Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching my videos. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to count calories without counting calories. Yeah, sounds weird, right? Well, let me just tell you from now, we're not actually going to be recording our calories. There's two methods. There's two ways to kind of go about this. And that's what I'm going to highlight in this video. So way number one is counting your calories or counting your macros, sorry, for a period of time beforehand. So, maybe for 2 weeks at it, for a time, you're just recording, you're starting to see what you're consuming, what your meals tend to consume. Maybe you will always have this dessert at no fail and you want to, I've never recorded this. I've never tracked macros on this. You record it, you find out what's on it, and you start to just familiarize yourself with exactly what you're consuming on a day-to-day basis, okay? What foods tend to have what type of macros, or what, particular foods made of, that sort of thing. And then after that, once you're making your meals, you can kind of understand different portions of what, portion is going to likely add up to X amount of protein, what portion of this coconut oil is going to add up to, X amount of fat, that sort of thing. Now, number two, which is my preferable way to do it, is to weigh your food. And so weigh your food throughout your meal. So like I said, you just made up some bacon, you just made up some chicken or something like that. Weigh your food as you put it on your plate. Oh, okay, that's 6 ounces of chicken. Okay, that's 100 grams of broccoli. Okay, like just get a general idea. Now, I'm not even saying don't write this down. Just pay attention, right? Then, as you're eating your meal, quickly, like don't spend your whole entire meal doing this, but quickly just kind of look it up, just research. Okay, so I noticed that this was 5 ounces of chicken. Let me see how much protein's in that, and just type it into my Fitness Pal or whatever, any of those calorie counting sites. Oh, okay. So protein. Okay. Oh yeah, this I use this salad dressing, on the spinach, and it said that it was 32 grams. Let me see. What is that? Okay. Oh, fat. Okay. And so you're just getting a general idea. You're consciously consuming this food. Now, the reason I say to wait till after to kind of do this little research thing is because it's going to embed itself more. You're here about to consume this food. As you're looking at the calories, you're consuming the food, you're likely to follow through on completing your meal. I don't want this to be like an obsessive thing. You're likely to follow through on completing your meal, but those lessons as to what you're consuming is likely going to be embedded further. Rather, if you were to have learned it beforehand, like, oh, let me weigh my food, 32 grams, then stop and look it up. Not only is that going to be leading to extra energy expenditure and decision fatigue of having to go back and forth and making food this like, anxious process. But two, that specific amount that you're weighing real time, is likely not going to embed itself as deeper as if you're actually consuming it and then you realized, oh crap. Like, you've ever had that experience, maybe you're at a restaurant or something like that and you're eating something and you didn't look at the package before or whatever, and all of a sudden you look at it and you're like, damn, this has this amount of calories. Like, for example, my boyfriend, he used to consume Monsters. He's actually my ex-boyfriend, but he used to consume Monsters all the time, right? And one day I decided to look at it, and it turns out that it had like crazy amount of sugar. I think it was like 80 something grams or 90 something grams, really crazy amount. But that is, that since then he's been limiting his consumption. Whereas maybe if before he, was looking at the shelf, looked at the Monster and saw that, it likely wouldn't have embedded itself more. You get what I'm saying? When we're in the process, we're consuming it, and then we realize how much it contains, it tends to be a much more effective embedded lesson. All right, so those are my two methods. Once again, just to highlight it. One, use a scale for a period of time, you know, kind of get an idea, start to kind of track things. And then two, use the scale, but just don't track it beforehand. Just after, you know, after the process, then you want to go ahead and give it, like, pay attention to kind of exactly what you're consuming. Maybe look at the nutrients of it, that sort of thing. All right, so that is my video for today. I hope you liked it. I hope it was informative. Definitely let me know if you have any questions, comments down below. Leave the videos a thumbs up if you would like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.